Got this 2015 here, had a really interesting short, it kept blowing fuses. So I was knocking out whatever fuse that is. So I've just got my fuse saver in there, right, so I don't go for all the fuses. What I did notice when I was pressing the front brake switch, right, when I was pressing that, the dash was going dim, and if I pressed it when I first turned the bike on, when the fuel pump cycled, you could hear the pump struggle. At the moment, I've fixed the fault, and I'll show what the fault is. So the weird thing is, right, so you think, okay, it's a brake light switch. I disconnect the front brake light switch, and a sealed unit, so it didn't make any sense. I pressed the rear brake and it was working fine. So at the moment, front brake light, rear brake light's working, all that's good. So I thought, what the hell is going on? If I disconnect the rear brake light switch and press the front brake, it'd work. And if I disconnect the front and press the rear, it'd work. It wouldn't short out. So both of them together would short out. So I was like, what is going on? So anyway, as you do, started testing, doing this, doing that. I even checked these diodes, which have nothing to do with the brake light circuit. There's a free one for you. So what I worked out, Yamaha uses, if we go down here, this is my little testy light. Yamaha uses the brown wire for power, right? So when you press the brake switch, it sends power to the yellow one. This yellow wire was bent over, insert photo here. Here, it was bent across, so that the middle pin, middle plunger, what the spring connects to down here. So this is the weird thing, right? So when the brake light, when you don't press the rear brake light, it was ready to short out. So when you press the front brake light switch, the power will go through the light, come back through, and then it'll pop out this yellow bit and short out on the rear brake light switch. So when you disconnect the rear brake light switch, the front would work. You disconnect the front, the back would work, because the short was only when the brake light switch was resting, but not the front brake light switch activated, if that makes sense. It was a good find for the customer, because I was starting to pull my hair out, I was starting to think the worst case scenario. But yeah, sometimes you just got to think outside the box and get lucky sometimes. So there you go.